Eala battles world number 9 Mirra Andreeva in Macau to end stellar year. Manila, Philippines. Eala can end a scintillating year in style with a win over another top 10 player. Eala plays for the last time in 2025 as she battles world number 9 Mirra Andreeva of Russia in the MGM Macau Tennis Masters at the Macau Forum on Sunday, December 28th. Andreeva, 18, is the fourth highest-ranked player to face Eala this year after the Filipina beat world number 2 IJ Swiatek and number 7 Madison Keys, then lost to number 6 Jessica Pegula in her magical run in the Miami Open in March. The Eala Andreeva match is part of the team event of the Macau Masters that pits the squads of Grand Slam champions Li Na and Conchita Martinez. Eala belongs to the team captained by 2011 French Open and 2014 Australian Open titleist Li, which also includes Hugo Humbert and Jerry Sham. Martinez, the 1994 Wimbledon champion, leads Andreeva, Alejandro Davidovich Fokina, and Wu Yibing. Eala will also play in the mixed doubles on Saturday, December 27th, together with Sham, as they go up against Andreeva and Wu. It will not be the first singles match between Eala and Andreeva after they tangled in the quarterfinals of the 2022 U.S. Open Girls Tournament, with the Filipina coming out on top en route to a historic junior Grand Slam title. The two have made great strides since as Eala reached a career-high ranking of number 50 and claimed a breakthrough Grand Slam main draw win in the U.S. Open. Eala also captured her first Southeast Asian Games gold medal this December, becoming the first Filipino to win the women's singles title in the regional showpiece in 26 years. Meanwhile, Andreeva ruled a couple of WTA 1000 tournaments this year as she topped the Dubai Championships and Indian Wells Open, and went as far as the quarterfinals of the Wimbledon Championships. A win over Andreeva should be an added confidence booster for Eala, who is gearing up for her first main draw appearance in the Australian Open in January. A year of breakthroughs and one final challenge in Macau. By the time Christmas lights faded across Asia and the winter sun dipped over Macau, one story shone brightest on the tennis horizon: the rise of Alexandra Eala, the Filipino prodigy whose 2025 season became a narrative of grit, growth, and glory. For sports fans around the Philippines and beyond, this year will be remembered through the lens of Eala's ascent, a testament not only to her talent, but to the belief that boundaries on the court reflect only the limits athletes dare to push. And now, as the year draws to a close, Eala stood poised for one of her most captivating showdowns yet, a spotlight match against world number 9, Mirra Andreeva, at the MGM Macau Tennis Masters, an exhibition event that promises fireworks of skill, strategy, and heart. GMA Network. From promise to presence, the making of a breakout star. At the start of 2025, few outside the tennis world watched Eala's name with regularity, but as the months unfolded, she rewrote expectations one match at a time. Early in the season, she made history at the Miami Open by overcoming multiple top 10 opponents, becoming her nation's first to defeat a top 10 player in the Open era, and solidifying her place among the sport's emerging elite. Wikipedia. Yes, tennis is full of numbers, rankings, sets, scores, but for Eala, the most meaningful figures were those that marked firsts. First Filipina to record a main draw Grand Slam victory. First WTA 125 title at Guadalajara. Breakthrough into the WTA Top 50 by year's end. Historic gold medal at the 2025 Southeast Asian Games, ending a 26-year drought for Philippine women's singles tennis. The Filipino Times. Each of these accomplishments was a chapter in a larger story, a young woman embracing the mantle of expectation and answering it with performance, poise, and poise under pressure. Macau, the final stage of a stunning year. With that narrative reaching its crescendo, the Macau Tennis Masters emerged as the fitting finale, a showcase event, not unlike the closing fireworks of New Year's Eve, where talent collides with spectacle. More than just an exhibition, the Masters offered a chance for Eala to test her mettle against one of the sport's brightest young stars, Mirra Andreeva, the Russian phenom already established as a top 10 force on the WTA Tour. GMA Network. At just 18 years old, Andreeva wrapped up her own remarkable season with 2 prestigious WTA titles, grounded in fearless baseline play and an intuition for big moments. Matching up against a player of her caliber in Macau was more than a contest of skill. It was a symbolic bridge between where Eala began the year and where she stands now. Web the Tao. Their scheduled women's singles encounter became one of the most talked about matchups of the Invitational. A competition where experience meets fearlessness, where strategic depth faces raw power. Alongside the singles battle, Eala would also ring in the festive competition with mixed doubles, pairing with Junqing Shang to take on Andreeva and Wu Yibing. GMA Network. Beyond the scoreboard, what this match means. This isn't just another exhibition match. For Eala, it's a celebration, a reward for a year that saw her transform from a hopeful contender to a widely recognized name on the women's tour. For Filipino fans, it's something deeper. The thrill of seeing their own rise against the world's best, of sharing firsts that resonate far beyond the tennis bubble. It's a moment to relish, to remember how far she's come, and to anticipate what lies ahead. After Macau, Eala will set her sights on the Australian Open early in 2026, where the next chapter of her journey on the biggest stages of the sport begins. Philstar.com. And so, beneath the bright lights of the Macau Forum, with the crowd buzzing and the cameras rolling, Eala steps onto the court not just as a player, but as a symbol of persistence, passion, and national pride. She's no longer just a rising star. She's a force. What we're rooting for. A match filled with intensity and flair. Two young stars pushing each other to new heights. A chance for Eala to continue proving her strategy and resilience against elite competition. More inspiration for fans and aspiring athletes, especially in regions where her success is transforming how the sport is seen.